Okay guys, today we're going to talk about the Dead Air Wolfman and suppressing a pistol. This is my Glock 19, and for all purposes of safety, it is safe and clear. Some of the things that I want to talk about just in my personal experience with suppressing this pistol. This is in the short configuration. We will show it in the long configuration as well. But I just wanted to share some of those things that I have experienced while owning this setup. So to get right into it, some of the pros of owning a suppressed pistol would definitely be that it looks cool and that it sounds really cool when you get to shoot it. But other than saving your hearing and looking cool, there's not very many pros. The list of cons actually outweighs the list of pros in this. And unfortunately, getting into those cons, one thing right off the bat is the weight. It does make the gun very nose heavy. It is extremely noticeable, especially when just carrying it around. Some other cons to this would definitely be the cost. It's expensive. The can's expensive itself. Then to add on top of that, the $200 unconstitutional tax stamp that you have to pay just to get the suppressor, and then adding on the cost of the mounts that you need, and or the threaded barrel if you don't already have it, and the accessories that go along with it, whether that be holsters, other accessories that you may need. And not to mention, it does speed up the life of your pistol or your host by inducing a lot more wear a lot faster over time on those parts. So you're going to have to replace certain things on your pistol a lot faster than you would shooting unsuppressed. We will show video of the different grain weights for each different round that goes through this, so you can kind of get an example, I guess, of what it does sound like with starting at 115s and working up the whole way through to 165s. We will also show it in the long configuration as well, just so that you can get an idea of I guess what it would look like in that fashion. But ultimately, this video isn't also to deter you from owning a suppressed pistol or from suppressing one if you already own a suppressor. Some of my personal opinion, I guess, about it would be that if you have the funds and or if you already have the can, or if you're looking to get a dedicated pistol can yourself, then by all means do it. It's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it, just shooting it. It does look very cool. It's it's an icebreaker, I guess, at the range when you see when other people see it and they come up and want to talk to you about it and or want to shoot it because they've never have. So if you have the funds, or if you have the can already, by all means, absolutely do it. If you don't, and maybe shooting a suppressed pistol isn't really your cup of tea, cool, that's cool too. It's not the end of the world. It's just something, I guess, that's different, and something that you can train that maybe you might enjoy. So stay tuned, guys, for the shooting portion of the video. All right, 115 grain. .124 grain. .147 grain. .150 grain. .165s. So this is the T-Rex Arms Sidecar with the tourniquet adapter, and the Dead Air Wolfman in the short configuration fits perfect. It's comfortable to wear. Would I suggest doing this? I mean, probably not for a practical application, but for the range, it's pretty fun. Pretty cool to mess around with. Honestly, The Wolfman in itself is pretty fat, so it's cool that it does fit in this tourniquet application. But yeah, just to kind of give you an idea of what accessories you can do when playing with a suppressed pistol. This is the T-Rex Arms Ragnarok SD, and it is formed for the Dead Air Wolfman. It's a pretty cool configuration, especially if you're using a duty belt setup at the range. Typically, you can run this, and running the Safariland QLS fork, you can quickly detach and attach your holster, and you get to play around with your suppressed pistol. It's pretty cool. Just want to make this video at the end here. This is the Wolfman in the long configuration on the Glock pistol that we shot today at the range. As always, weapon is safe and clear. Personally, I wouldn't run it in this configuration just due to the fact of the sheer weight that it puts on the nose of the gun. And honestly, it's way too heavy. And for the decibels that you're gonna save, I don't think that it's worth it, but I still wanted to show it just due to the fact that it is a capability of the Wolfman. If there's anything else that I didn't cover or anything that you wanna see, please leave us a comment down below, any questions that you may have, etc. Other than that, thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for more.